out from the 4 Group 1s. It's Sha Tin, the Sprint, the Mile, the Cup and the Vazon International. HKIR is just about upon us. What a special week it is with the IJC on Wednesday night as well. On Sunday at Sha Tin, though, we've got a 10-race programme, trying to save the turf a little bit as well, with 6 races on the dirt and 4 on the grass. Very warm welcome to Racing to Win. I'm Angela joined by our form analyst Paul Alley and race caller Tom Wood as well. And Tom, it's right before the start of it all, the calm before the storm, if you like.
It certainly is, Andrew. The big week coming up here in Hong Kong next week, starting with IJC night on Wednesday night, and then, of course, culminating with the 4 Group 1s coming up at Sha Tin next Sunday. But 6 races on the all-weather to look forward to, plus 4 on the turf, and we've saved the best all-weather race until last with the Class 2 contest over 1,200 metres, and looking forward to seeing Willpower hopefully make it another win for his terrific course and distance record.
Absolutely, he's won 5 of 8 so far. We've got a few first starters, Paul, and a jackpot as well for Sunday's programme.
Yeah, so 6 up. Sorry, not the 6 up, the triple trio. There's a jackpot there of 1.8 million, so expecting that to get well over 5 million for a winning single $10 unit. And as you mentioned, Andrew, some really good interesting first starters running around. There's quite a few of them as well, so we'll keep an eye on those and see if we can update you with some of their track work with the ones that are a good chance on Sunday.
Yeah, David Hayes has debuted a couple over the last few weeks, and he does have a debutant as well going round on Sunday. The first 4 races are on the all-weather, then we got 4 on the turf, then we finish off with a couple of dirt races as well. August Moon is out of race number 5, replaced by Packing Mars, who is one of those first starters, and Game Player Times out of race number 6, replaced by Mission Tycoon. Karis Teaton makes the straight switch there. This is meeting number 27 of the season, with the turf races coming up as race number 5. So Class 4 here, 1,800 metres on the dirt to start us off. Ezra, Tony Millard and Chad Schofield tries the all-weather for the first time. United Spirit 4th to Party Every Day last time out. London Lucky Star finished 5th in that race. They're getting up from the 1,650 to the 1,800 metres here. Double Take was 2nd in that race. He's already won at the back end of last season on this surface. Crown Avenue makes the switch onto the dirt, but he's a 2-time winner, course and distance winner in the past. Sweetly Baby won over the 1,650 2 starts back on the surface. And California Legend back onto the dirt, but he's won over this trip. Double Take, Crown Avenue, Jimu and California Legend. Tom, are the horses that have been up at Chung Fa in the last 30 days?
I think the speed in the first race will only be moderate, just a small field of 10 here over the 1,800 metres, so a decent run to the first turn on the all-weather being 1,800 metres, and California Legend for Wagner Border certainly likes to roll along in front, as does King's Race, who led last time out, but does have breathing issues, does King's Race. Double Take should get into a nice position from gate 9 with Joe Moreira. Crown Avenue followed by Sweetly Baby and Ezra. Volpino, the 28-start maiden, likely to be the last of the bunch.
United Spirit is the first one we're going to have a look at here, and you can see he's under a really good hold as he comes down. The horse travels nicely, a couple of even sectionals for him as he finishes off, and we know he likes the surface, as most of his runs have been on it, and his better runs have been on it as well. Sweetly Baby, I thought, was very impressive in Class 5 last time. He hasn't taken a backward step either, barrier number 1, and he's 1 for 1 on this surface as well, which is Sweetly Baby. And California Legend, a really well-rated horse now. His one came off 47. He's down to 40, so he is eligible for Class 5, but he's here in Class 4, and with the lightweight, he's likely to lead.
All right, that's California Legend. We'll start off with the Party Every Day form race here, and we'll see this horse, Party Every Day, later on the programme, Tom. But Double Take, United Spirit and London Lucky Star to take check on.
Yeah, Double Take, he last time out was a nice enough second, beaten a neck here. I thought he fought on relatively well. He had that good run on the trail. He was niggled at coming to the 600 metres. You can see there he's under quite a bit of pressure as well, but he was able to respond over the final stages. He has since won a barrier trial. United Spirit and London Lucky Star, Paul, the 2 stablemates sort of fought on next to each other.
They seem to do that, don't they? They're both yet to win here in Hong Kong, but they've both been placed a couple of times. I think London Lucky Star has been unlucky in one of his starts.
All right, Crown Avenue we'll move on to now. This is turf form, but he is, Paul, a 2-time course and distance winner.
Yeah, and 3 times in total on the all-weather. So, look, 1,800 looks his go, though. I thought this was a really nice run. He comes to his favourite surface. He's won off a rating of 57. He's down to 46. He's got barrier 4. I think he'll get the ideal run, so I think he's going to have every chance to win this.
Yeah, I've got him in the mix. Crown Avenue, Dennis Ship. He's a 2-time course and distance winner. Of course, coming out of that race we saw in that video, there was Dynamic Eagle, who came out and won midweek.
All right, moving on to Sweetly Baby. Now, his win, Tom, was very smart on the all-weather, but this is a pretty good effort backing up last time out over the 1650 at Happy Valley.
Yeah, it was this behind Sunny Ladd, who was well supported on this occasion. He was in the rear half of the field. He made a move at about the 700 metres to Vincent Ho, and he kept on kicking here. That win when he was able to win on the all-weather, he was under pressure in that race quite a bit, but he was able to respond and win that. But nothing wrong, Paul, with the way he's been going.
No, he's unbeaten on the surface as well, so I've included him.
All right, final one to have a look at, Paul, is Ezra. Now, trialling on the all-weather here because he makes his official dirt debut for Tony Millard. I thought this was quite taking.
Yeah, I like this trial. So another one that I've included here, Ezra. As you mentioned, he's coming here for the first time on the surface. He'll get back. He'll want a little pace on, but it's only a field of 10, so I think he can make his presence felt here. And I thought it was a really nice piece of work and a trial from him. So, yeah, I like him.
It was a very competitive trial party every day, winning it out wider, but it was liking the way he was closing off between runners. A winner at 1,400 metres, just his only win here in Hong Kong, so he does step up to 1,800 metres this time round.
All right, it appeared to be a few chances here. Paul, Double Take's our current favourite.
Yeah, really nice race to start the card here. I'm going to go with Crown Avenue. I think he'll get the best run in the race, and he's a well-rated horse. He's won quite high above the rating he's currently on, and 57 compared to 46. Ezra in there for second, first time on the surface. California Legend from the front, I think he can give a good sight, and he's one off a high rating as well. And Sweetly Baby, who's 1 for 1 on the surface. 7, 1, 10 and 9.
Number 6 on top for me, Double Take. Joe Moreira, Casper Found's unbeatable combination at the moment, so if you can't beat them, you may as well join them here until he gets his opportunities at 4.7 and 2.3. Has gate number 9, fought on well last time out, won a barrier trial up at Chung Fa Sin. So 6 on top over Crown Avenue, like the way Ezra trialled, and a Sweetly Baby goes in the stablemate of Double Take. So 6, 7, 1 and 9 in the first, Andrew.
All right, yeah, I found a Double Take as well. I just wonder with London Lucky Star, they ride him a little bit more quietly up in trip this time round. He's a double-figure price at the moment.